What does it take to be an educator? That's a question that Rugby public school teacher Daniel Seykora explores through his 2 decades of teaching. Seykora was recently honored with the nation's highest award for science and math teachers by former President Joe Biden. Kiona Rivera talks with some of his students and learned that it was more than just an award.
That should give you even more confidence that y equals x plus 5.
Daniel Seykora recognizes that math isn't always the best subject for students. But with teaching close to 100 kids a day, he says he always finds a way to make them more confident each time.
He always gets us locked in, and if you need help, he'll always help you.
This middle school teacher in Rugby says applying for the award was a lengthy process. He wrote essays, analyzed lessons, and had recommendation letters. But he says the end result was worth it, and that it became more than just an award. It served as a reminder that keeping a high energy in the classroom is something he's always been passionate about.
One of the comforts I think my kids have when they come into my room is knowing that I have procedures and expectations and that they're not going to be shocked by what we're going to do in the room that day.
He says his best moments in his career is when students get that light bulb moment, when they finally understand math.
These kids are my friends as children, so I take pride in the fact that they leave this room knowing how to do things that they didn't know how to do before.
7th grader Pendleton Wangler is one of some students in Seykora's advanced math class, where he joins 8th grade math.
Just practicing helps a lot, especially if you have teachers you trust, you know would help you out. Just go talk to them if you need help with a certain thing.
Y plus 4.
His students say having a teacher they feel comfortable going to for help is their main advice for students who struggle with math. And for them, that teacher is Mr. Seykora.
I want you to take Desmond.
If there's one thing that inspires Seykora to keep teaching, he says it's the fact that all his students have impacted his life.
My former students have gone on to be principals and teachers, ranchers, business owners. I've had students pass away. I've had students battle cancer.
He says his goal is to get students on a path they are intended to go in life.
Take a minute to use the
In Rugby, I'm Kiona Rivera reporting for your news leader.
Seykora has taught professional development, completed a master's program in education leadership, and is also a sports coach. Roughly 300 other teachers across the country were recipients of the Presidential Awards for Excellence in Mathematics and Science Teaching. Others honored in North Dakota include Sarah Volk and Amber Fire. Teachers were selected based on their distinction in the classroom and their dedication to improving STEM education.